Hello everybody and welcome back. Happy May 1st. I hope everybody had an amazing April. And what I have today is actually really delayed. I'm going to end up stating my April monthly club. Um, it I'll let you know what's changed in it and what hasn't changed, and also what my half price item is. I'm just going to, instead of filming a separate video for the Whiff box, I'm just going to put it at the end of this and explain more in depth. But the basis of Scentsy Club is you can get it monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. This one that I have here is my monthly club, and I always have my half price credit for my monthly club as a Whiff box. The way you get a half price credit is with $60 worth of items, which is about equivalent, if you do all bars, to about 10 bars, give or take a few other items that, like washer whiffs, scent circles. I can't think of the word, but it's consumables. There you go. I have just wax in the Whiff box. My quarterly club, I also have that half price credit switches based on what I need at the time. I think this coming May, I have my quarterly. I have a body wash as a half price credit. So it varies, but the monthly club is always the Whiff box. So the bars I have in my monthly club are Ambrosia, and this one is basically a fruit salad. It's a nice, beautiful summer, not necessarily berry, hint the red. It's got like a tart, citrusy, like a perfect combination of a bunch of fruits. And this one I kept in my monthly because I want to warm it a lot during this coming summer, because this is a perfect warm weather open concept bar to put out. So I kept it in my monthly club. I probably might take it out after I get a few bar back up, but I want to see how many I use this coming summertime season. The next one that I have is a Scentsy Classic. It is banana nut bread. They had a couple other banana scents in the Bring Back My Bar. This one overruled both Banana Berry and Bananarama. I actually was hesitant about this until I warmed it and came home from, I think it was shopping, and I came back to our house after switching the wax, and what a beautiful nut bread scent. The banana eventually wears off and it becomes a very beautiful, like you've been baking all day bread. I decided to keep it in my club. I also do want to keep this way past, maybe even permanently, because I feel like if I ever go to a vendor event, this one would be one that would probably sell very well, especially since it's the scent that started Scentsy. So that one is also currently still in my monthly club. The next one is Blue Raspberry Ice. This one had a description of a red, white, and blue popsicle, and it's basically what it states. Smells just like a bomb pop. So this, along with Ambrosia, as of right now, is going to be in my club at least through the summertime, and I'm going to see how many I melt, because this is one that would be perfect around the first week of July, during the 4th of July. Perfect summer bar. Definitely keeping it in my club for a few more months. Next is a favorite amongst my children in the house, and one reason I keep it is it's actually shockingly a very beautiful bedroom scent. It is also open concept worthy, but bubblegum. This one ended up holding out, and I'm going to keep it in my club probably way past summertime. I only use it in my bedroom as of right now, which only uses 4 bars, so I go through bars very slowly. So if I can build up a back stock of bubblegum, I may take it out, but as of right now, I'm going to keep it in my club. Yeah, I have my daughter smell it, and I'm like, can you guess what this one is? They know right offhand it's bubblegum. The next one, that's in my club is Caramel Pear Crisp. I've been looking for a very genuine pear scent. I ended up finding it in one of my empties, which I'm going to film after this. But the scent that I'm referring to, you can no longer get it. And in this past fall, winter, and this spring, summer catalog, there's not really a good pear scent. I think of it as a fall fragrance anyways, with pears and apples and like late summer, early fall. This one I want to keep at least till the fall time. It's a very beautiful caramely pear, exactly what it states. I don't know if it's going to stay in my club, but as of right now, it is definitely going to stay in for a few more months. Next is another favorite that will probably be along with Banana Nut Bread as a consistent, maybe over a year. Could see myself having quite a few bars of this because I feel that, like I said, if I went to a vendor event, I would definitely be selling a couple of these. Would be Cherry Almond Pie. This one is, along with Banana Nut Bread, a very beautiful dessert scent. Leaves your whole house smelling beautiful. I put this in to hold me over till I just changed my wax. And it just smells so beautiful when it first warms. It is a day melt and then it goes away. Along with most bakery scents, it's usually a powerhouse in the first day and then it just wears off. So that one will be staying in my club for quite a bit. The next one is another cherry scent, and it is Cherry Limeade. This one, along with Ambrosia and Blue Raspberry Ice, I do see myself melting this during the summer months. It's a fresh, zesty lime with a cherry pop. It did reference like a fountain drink in the description of it, but it's a very beautiful cherry, along with pear. I feel like they don't have a lot of cherry scents. They have been coming out with a few licensed bars with cherry notes. I want to say the Baymax bar had it may be strawberry and raspberry. Don't quote me. But I do know that the Turning Red, I want to say, was pomegranate and cherry. So they do put cherry in a mix, but there's not really a solid cherry bar. And I like it because I kept both of them, Cherry Almond Pie and Cherry Limeade, in my club because one's a sweet, one's a tart. So I get a little bit of all concepts of cherry. The next one in my monthly club as of right now is Huckleberry and Clementine. This one is a very zesty pop fragrance. I really enjoy fruity pop, like tart fruit scent. And this one, perfect. Just put it in my warmers today. It's definitely an open concept worthy scent. But very beautiful. I actually enjoyed that one over Huckleberry and Sage. The next one is another favorite that will stay in my club for quite a while, and that is My Home. It's basically the same concept as Welcome Home, but without the spice note. It's just a beautiful scent. I feel that this one pairs very well with Simply Vanilla. I have done a couple mixes with this one. With that, it creams it down, makes it a very welcoming scent. I feel I'm going to be melting this with that combo a lot during the fall and winter months, and maybe late summer because it does cool down here in New York. Late August, or at least sometimes you might carry over, but definitely a perfect fall mix along with that Caramel Pear Crisp. But next is Oats and Honey. This one was actually on the fence, and then I melted it. I think it's in my empties for this coming month. And I melted it, and I'm like, oh my god, this smells so beautiful. And it's staying. It's a nice buttery. I actually took out, I think it's in this club, but I ended up, I'll state it when I go through. Toffee Butter Crunch, I think it was. This one definitely won over that, because there's so many combos I can do with this. I could mix it with Johnny Appleseed and make a apple crisp with oats and I never was one that got to try apple and oats, I think it was. So if I at least have one part of the combo, I can always pair it with a apple scent and make it. I do hope that comes back though, because I would like to smell it and see how it compares. Um, the next one has also been on the fence, but I've convinced my other half to keep it in my club for the time being. It is Pink Haze. This one won over Sugar and Shimmer, even though I do have a couple bars of each of those. I think After Sugar would have won, but I definitely enjoy the Pink Haze. It's like a very beautiful bedroom scent. I haven't tried it in open concept. I have heard a couple other consultants mix Pink Haze with other items, so I could also work with that too. So for now, it's staying in my club. The next one that I have that is still in my club today is Simply Vanilla. I know there is a couple vanilla scents like Vanilla Waves and Vanilla Bean Buttercream. I actually kept this in my club, and it may stay in my club for quite a while because I want like a pure plain vanilla. And this one it's so light. If you're not like looking, it's very hard to detect, but once it melts, you can get that creamy vanilla scent. Meaning it's not like a powerhouse like bubblegum, or it's definitely a plain vanilla. It actually, on cold, you would be like, I don't hardly smell anything. But when you warm it, especially with my home, you could tone down a tart scent. You could cut out a spice scent with some Simply Vanilla, and you will be thanking yourself for keeping this in your club, or if you got a chance to get a couple bars. Definitely going to stay in my club for quite a bit. I do have one license bar in my club. This one actually made the cut. I have been slowly knocking out license bars. Like DC just came back, and I ended up getting a couple of them to where I don't have to keep DC in my quarterly. But there is one bar that is really, really beautiful, and I can't live without it. It made it to my monthly club. To spend the extra amount on a license bar, it has to be pretty great. And it is the Baymax Big Hero 6, Would You Like a Hug? Beautiful, tart. My boyfriend gets cherry Jolly Ranchers. I get a tart berry, like a cranberry, which this I want to do with oats and honey. I want to tone it down with Simply Vanilla, because this does have like a fond marshmallow note in it, but you don't smell it on cold sniff. So there's definitely a lot that I want to do with this bar, and definitely one that I want to build a collection on, which is why I quickly switched it from my quarterly to my monthly before it sadly went back into the vault. Okay, so the last 5 bars before the Whiff box are ones that I actually ended up taking out of my club. So the changes for this month, May, my monthly club will not have these bars no longer in them. And one of them is Aussie Plum. I ended up stopping at 3 whole bars. I do see melting this around fall time more than right now, like late summer, early fall. It's vibrant. It's a beautiful scent. I don't know if I'm going to kick myself for taking it out, but as of right now, it was definitely, out of the ones that I described, was the next one to leave my club. The other one, as I stated, along with Oats and Honey, Toffee Butter Crunch did not make the cut. I stopped at a 3 bar, and it's got that buttery, caramelly note like Oats and Honey, and I ended up picking that to keep in my club, because what I'm trying to do is lessen my club so I can make room for the upcoming Bring Back My Bar coming in June. So that's my goal. We'll see how far I get in this coming month. Lastly, I also wanted to stock up on the Valentine's Day collection, which is unfortunately no longer available. And 2 of the 3, I only wanted to get another bar of it, making each 2 bars, and 1 actually did make it to my quarterly club. It's Love is a tangerine raspberry with sugar. This one was in comparison and a toss-up between sun-ripened berries and this one, and sun-ripened berries 1. And that's actually in my quarterly club. That was the January scent of the month. It has the same concept as this. I just find that sun-ripened berries has more of a vibrancy. As I stated before, I really like tart pops of fruit in my fruit bars. I don't like subtle fruits. I like ones that, like, wow, you can really smell it. So this one ended up not making it into my club, so I have 2 bars of it, and I'm completely fine with just those 2 bars. Another one that actually I stopped after the second bar was Together Forever. This one was the floral of the 3. I think it had like sweet pea in it and a couple of fruits, and it was nice. It's a very beautiful bedroom scent, but I was good on 2 bars, especially with all the stuff that's coming out. Rotating everything, getting through the spring summer catalog, plus going through my back stock. I was like, 2 bars is fine. Let's see if it even comes back in my rotation of this coming season. So I was like, that's good for right now. The one that actually did make it into my quarterly club is You're the One. I find this to be like aloe water and cucumber, which I'm actually not a big fan of. I had the dish soap and it was okay. If I got it again, I would use it, but will I go out and repurchase it myself? Probably not. This one is has impressed me with the other bar that I warmed, and it's definitely on like next level. Like, it is open concept, beautiful, vibrant, fresh. It's like aloe water hyped up to more of a pop. So this one ended up going into my quarterly club. So this one did get moved, but the rest that I stated are unfortunately no longer in my monthly club. Lastly, since I have this, the Whiff box was my half price credit. When you click on this, this is not the May Whiff box. It is May 1st, but this is the April Whiff box. Now, what the Whiff box is a collection of items that equal retail in the U.S. at $30, but the items in it are full size, and they always equal above the value of the $30 box. But the benefit about the Scentsy Club is if you spend $60, you can get a half-priced item, which made this box worth $15, which is amazing because all the items in it equal more than $30. So the first thing in the Whiff box is a Find Your Inner Peace, and it's a pamphlet of spring is a time for balance and renewal. So put yourself first this season by finding your inner zen. Your April Whiff box is all about reaching that calm within yourself, including products featuring calming blues and greens and soothing fresh and floral fragrances to help you create a spa-like environment in your own spaces so you can relax and leave the stress behind. So I'm sure you've already seen all of the videos. This did come late with shipping, and I finally got around to filming it. And if you want to get a May's Whiff box, which I heard is going to be amazing, let me know. I'll leave my link below. But this is no longer available, unfortunately. But in all honesty, better late than never, and at least I have it for my record of what was in the April 2022 Whiff box. You did get a pair of stickers, and one is actually the Luna, and one I think is just a Scentsy design. You got a laundry liquid and a scent soft in the scent Luna, which is a classic. This is available. You just don't get the sample pack, but it is worth the full bottle. It's a very beautiful scent. It's a floral that carries on all throughout the catalogs. The 2 bars that we ended up getting, which in this Whiff box we did not get a scent of the month, which is Ruby Nectarine, or April's. It is now pink lemon water. So the first bar that we got in this Whiff box was Daydream Oasis. And the second one is Lush Gardenia. This one is definitely a floral. This one is like a fresh, but perfect spa scent. I have melted Daydream Oasis. It is a nice scent. The Lush Gardenia I haven't yet, but I'm sure it will come into use. It's definitely probably open concept worthy for sure. Another item that is available outside of the Whiff box that is certainly worth it is Amazon Rain Pods. Very beautiful scent. A classic. I have it in laundry, wax bar, everything. Definitely worth a bundle and save for the pods. Like I said, if you can't get this Whiff box, at least I'm letting you know what's worth buying outside of the Whiff box. Lastly, in this box, we ended up getting a body cream in Make a Splash. This one is a full-size item. They did not cut down on the size. Body creams are 8 fluid ounces, and this one is Dewy Melon, Green Apple, and Turquoise Waters. This is, I want to say new to the body line. This is actually the body wash that's coming in my next month's half price credit for my quarterly club is Make a Splash. So at least now I have the body lotion to pair with the body wash. And with that being said, that is everything in my April 2022 Scentsy club. And unfortunately, like I said, it is May 1st. My club has altered, but the Whiff box has changed. Unfortunately, I apologize for it not being the same Whiff box, but if you are interested, I will be getting the May Whiff box. The question is when it will be given to me to be able to show it to you. This one came late. I got sidetracked with life, and I decided better late than never. At least it gives you the concept of how Scentsy Club works. And for my record, I will now remember everything I got once I put everything in its spot, what I got in the April 2022 Whiff box. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful week in this first week of May. I don't know if I'll be on. It depends on if any of my packages come in. But if I do not see you, I hope everybody has a good Mother's Day. And if you don't know, we do have the Mother's Day collection out, along with the Whiff box and the Scentsy Club link. I can also leave the link to the Mother's Day collection page. And as always, you can leave a comment down below if there's anything you're interested in, or you have any mixing ideas for any of these bars, or if you just want to say hi. And with that being said, I wish you guys all the best, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.